pray that all the mothers are blessed. I pray that you will have a day full of joy. I pray that the Lord will cover you. Today we are going to be talking about motherhood, but a little bit differently. I want to actually dedicate this episode to my children, and I want to share with you and with them my hopes, my dreams, my prayers, my worries for them. And this is also kind of like dedicated to my mom who is in heaven. One thing I realized when my parents passed away is what we have is the memories that they give us. And so I want to do this episode so that when I'm gone, like 100 years from now, my kids can go back to this and really see me in real time speaking my heart to them. Again, to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Today, we are making one of my favorites, quick and easy for us mothers who always have a lot on our plates, right? And you want to eat healthy, but it's hard. You can't get your kids to eat kale, and you can't get your kids to do this, you can't get them to do that. And sometimes it's just easier to make one thing for the whole house, and then you end up eating what you don't want to eat. But today, we're going to make one of my favorites, kale salad with honey jerk salmon. Let's get into it. But so this episode, I said this is just a marinade that I'm using. I love it. Let's just get into it about Mother's Day. So a few years ago, my mom passed away, right? My mom and I did not have the best relationship because my mom had her own issues. Let's just put it that way, because this episode is not really about that. But my mom had her own issues, and so we struggled to be close when she was alive. One of the prayers that I had made to the Lord was that do not let my mom die for me to have regrets. Because even though we did not have the best relationship, I knew that my mom was one of the most important people in my life, and that when she left, it was going to have an effect on me, right? And so I used to say, God, please don't let me have any regrets. Thankfully, the Lord worked it out where my mom and I fixed our issues. And when she was, before she passed away, we fixed our issues. And when she was gone, I didn't have any regrets. But after she was gone, here's what I learned. First of all, the things that made us fight just seemed so petty, so small in comparison to her not being here. But also the other thing was that it was the memories that gets me through till this day, her not being here. And so after my mom passed away, I really got into really doing what I needed to do to make great memories for my children. Our salmon's ready. I'm gonna put it in the oven, 400 degrees, 25 minutes, and then we're gonna chop our veggies. Like I said, after my mom died, I realized that what mattered was the memories that we made, and I clung to those memories. And because I clung to those memories, I made a shift that year that I really wanted to make the memories count for my kids, right? So this is what I'm leaving them at the end. I mean, obviously I want to leave them with financial security and all of those things, but if the memories is what really makes a difference, I want to be intentional about making great memories with my kids. So this is why I go all out for birthdays, I go all out for Christmas, I go out for whatever achievements that they have, and I am dedicating this RPJ, Unapologetically RPJ, to Emma, Emily, and Nathan. So Emma is my oldest. I'm gonna start with her. So Emma right now is a junior in high school, and it's scary because she's leaving home soon. And Emma, here are the things that I think about. Here are the things I pray about for you in the morning. She knows I get up early in the morning to pray because I'm always kicking them out of my room so I can go to bed on time. So Emma, here are the things that I pray for you, the things that I wish for you, the things that I pray that will comfort you in a time when I'm not here to comfort you. I pray that, I always tell you this, that your name means whole, right? And it's funny that your name means whole because I always feel like the enemy is trying to attach on you a title that is not yours. I believe that you are the better, all of you guys. Okay, I don't want to make it seem like it's just Emma, but I believe that you are the better version of me. You are the, mine. You are the evolving version of me. You are what I wish I could be when I was younger. I feel like I'm not even putting that. I feel like all of you, but because you're the first, you're the reward, right? And you're the beginning of the reward. And the enemy fights your mind. There's always that tug of war of light and dark, but I see it. I pray for you because being that your name is whole, I believe that God is going to use you in the next generation of our family to carry the torch of that wholeness, right? We come from a generation of women that have been broken, that have been hurt, that maybe to a certain degree did not fulfill their purpose. And I am going to fulfill my purpose, but I pray that you will stand on my shoulders and do greater things than I have ever done. I want you to know that I am proud of you beyond even you knowing. Like when I see you, I told you the other day as I'm doing my weight loss journey, like your goals. Like when I see your body and your body is T, right? I see your body and I'm like, okay. And I love the way you take care of your siblings. I love that you take your role as an older sister seriously. I love the fact that you're the family manager. Like you keep me on my toes and I appreciate you. And I know sometimes I'm a little bit aggravated and annoyed, but I do appreciate that you are the family manager. So, to Emily, you are, okay, so I'm embarrassed you just a little bit. I remember a few years ago, I pulled you out of school because you were having a hard time. You were having a hard time because you felt like being the smart one is your identity. And that, you know, you have that middle child thing going on, I guess. And so you feel like if you're not smart, that's your thing. That being smart is your thing. And while I appreciate how brilliant you are, and I always joke and say, if you do not go to law school, I'm gonna have to fight you because you argue with me all the time. I want you to know that I see more than you're smart. And if for whatever reason you stop being brilliant academically, your father and I would always love you. We love the fact that you are compassionate. We love the fact that you're kind. And even though sometimes I fight you for Nathan, because you sometimes be acting like you're his mama and not me, I appreciate the fact that you care so much about him that you want to teach him things that's going to make him a better person. I love the fact that you're so, it's funny because the women in our family, we don't really like to do affection, right? But I love the fact that you're so affectionate. You will never leave without saying I love you. And then you force us to be better in that way. Because sometimes when we would be rushing out of the house, you've changed the dynamics of our house in this way that even if we're rushing, even if we have other things going on, we will never be able to say that we ended up in a situation where we weren't able to fully communicate our affection for each other. I love the fact that you always tell us that you love us and that you've trained us in this household to remind each other that we love each other. I love all of your accomplishments, but if you did not make any single accomplishment in school, I would still love you. I love how beautiful you are. And I know that sometimes you see me looking at you and you're like, oh, mommy, why are you looking at me? You're gorgeous, right? You're gorgeous. And I'm in awe that I have really honestly such beautiful children in general. And I pray that the Lord will keep you humble because this is a place where I worry a little bit for you. I worry a little bit sometimes that pride runs in our family. So it's not necessarily on you, but pride runs in our family. And so sometimes I do pray that the Lord will not allow that lineage of pride that we're breaking to carry on to you. My hope for you is that you see yourself as amazing as we see you, and that you stop, and I hope that you stop thinking that it's accomplishment based. You are a wonderful girl. We are lucky to be your parents. I'm lucky to be your mom. I would do anything for you, and when I'm gone, I hope you know without a shadow of a doubt how much I love you. My baby Nathan! People say I have a Nathan smile, I have a Nathan face, I don't know, there's something about this kid that really brightens my day. I was reading something somewhere and it said that sometimes when you've been through so much trauma, I don't know how true that is, but it says sometimes when you've been through so much trauma, God gives you a son that helps to restore the balance in a way, right? Somebody who sees you, somebody who cares, somebody who just appreciates you in a way that nobody else does. And that, in essence, is my little guy, right? And I call him my little guy, even though he's a big guy, but I call him my little guy. Nathan, you are such a sweetheart. Everybody says how sweet you are. I'm so proud to be your mom because every place I go, I always hear, he's so sweet, he's so kind, he's so caring. And for me as a mom, other than praying that your souls are saved, that you have a personal relationship with God, that you get to experience all the good that God is. Other than that, you guys being functional, good members of society is my number two thing. And to hear at such a young age how people view you, how you take care of your classmates, how you stand up for those. And then even with me, like sometimes I'm in a bad mood and you're the only person who notices, and you do not understand a mother who often feels, no, that's not the way I want to say it. A mother who has struggled with feeling unseen since childhood, even though the Lord has done a work and I feel much better now. But you don't know how sometimes just you turning around to say, Mom, are you okay? In a moment when I'm not okay, means the world to me, and how God really truly is using you and your sisters to heal me in ways that I didn't even know that I needed healing, to make me feel seen in ways that I didn't even realize that I wanted to be seen. So Nathan, I do appreciate you, and I pray that you will remain sweet, that you will remain kind, that you will fulfill the purposes of God for your life. I mean, your name is Nathan Jeremiah. Like, you literally have no choice but to be a servant of God. And so I really do pray that you will embody both Nathan and Jeremiah that you're named after, and that you will carry the legacy of God, because that's what matters to me. Like, I know people sometimes like, man, he's built to play football. All of your uncles say that. But for me, worldly success is nothing compared to making sure that when I close my eyes, and that's my prayer before God for all of you, when I close my eyes a long time from now, that you guys, I go with the peace of knowing that you guys are saved, you're serving, and you're loving the Lord. I am proud to be your mom, and I would do just about anything for any one of you guys. So this episode, really, I just wanted to take the time to let my kids know, because a lot of the times Mother's Day is focused on the kids, right? But I'm taking this stage that is reserved for me to let you guys know, thank you for making me a mom. I didn't always necessarily, I knew I was gonna be a mother, but it wasn't always like, I know some girls always dream about being a mom, and I never really dreamt about it because the relationship I had with my mom wasn't great. And I used to be worried that I would fail at one of the most important tasks in life. And I just want to thank you guys for making it easy for me. You guys are so easy to love. You guys make life easy. Like, you don't give, I mean, you know, you guys be acting up, but you guys really make being a mother a joy. And I just wanted to thank you guys and let you guys know I love you. And I can already see my daughters, they're gonna be like, oh my God, Mom. Nathan will smile because he loves this stuff, but Emma and Emily will be like, oh girl, you're doing too much. But I love you guys. And I pray that you will grow up to be all that God has ordained and called you to be, and that he will blow your minds. To every mother that is out there, so to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. I pray that you will take the time to make a salad. It's very good, even though some people don't think so. By people, I mean my cameraman. But I'm just adding on top of it some of my ultimate sauce, which, like I said before, can be used as dressing and as a marinade. This is the only way I'll eat kale. This is the only way my husband will eat kale. This will be coming, I'll make it available soon for purchase. But happy Mother's Day. to all the mothers out there, I especially want to say Happy Mother's Day to the mothers like me who are in a season of missing their mom. Know that she'll be proud of you, and know that the woman that you are, even now, is a product of what she instilled in you. So go out there and be her light.